Hey guys, so this is my Honda Odyssey 2008 and I am replacing the rail on this power door, and which is this part, which is where your roller goes. I'm also replacing the roller. I just took that off. That's this little guy right here. And I'm not a car guy. I am a carpenter by trade, but through different circumstances, I've been kind of put in the position where I have to fix this myself. And so I didn't know, I couldn't find any YouTube videos on how to replace this rail. A couple that tell you how to disassemble all the like you start with the light here, you take the cover off, there's a screw back here, there's a screw up there for that, and that cover is held on by this piece down here, which goes up there, and that broke up there where the blue tape is, so I ordered a new one of those, but I can put that on after the job's fixed and stuff, so that's just kind of cosmetic thing. But this I had no idea how to do, so I just kind of had to figure that out. Figured I'd make a short little video here to help everybody out. But those have a nut here that goes on the end. It's a 10 mil. And those go through into these studs right here that poke through. There's one here. There's one back behind this. You can either take your seatbelt off, or I just used a hand wrench to get that guy out. That wasn't too bad. There's one back here in that hole. Let me see if I can show you back there, on the curved part of the rail. And you have to take this seatbelt out for that, unless you want to get in there with the wrench. I did not want to do that. Make sure you have a little magnetic guy, little tool to get that out. When you undo it with your hand, you can reach around back through here and loosen it the rest of the way once you pop it with the your socket. But I finished it with my hand and then grabbed it with the magnet so it didn't drop down into the frame and get lost forever. And there's one back here, right here, and you have to loosen your cable assembly, which there's a bolt here and two here, and those slide up and come down so they don't have to be taken out, and you can just put that back in. So there's that one, and there's one here, and that's your that's where you get to those. So I'm just about to put those back in. I can't hold my camera and do that at the same time, but that's how you do that. So I think everybody, all the other videos kind of have everything else covered, but I just did not see this anywhere, so I figured I'd make one, and hopefully that helps if anybody has a rail that needs to be replaced. And the thing is, the rail, I can't even see that getting damaged. Like, my rail is fine. I think it almost looks like it's made out of stainless. I'm not sure about that, but the only problem that it had was this little piece right here, which is kind of tack welded on. That part broke off, and that holds your cover piece on, which is this guy right here. So if you get that off, then there's like one screw back here that holds that whole thing on. So I figured I'd replace that. It was only like 80 bucks, so it wasn't too bad. And I figure I've taken all this other crap apart, you might as well just replace it. So, yeah. But that is how you replace that. So hopefully that helps.